What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Albuquerque Vipers franchise. Last week, we beat down on the 49ers, putting up a franchise-high 49 points, 4 touchdown passes for Orlando Cross. Back-to-back 4 touchdown games for him. Taking a look at the playoffs, we unfortunately did not make them, or rather looking at the standings. We're going to look at the playoffs later. The Ravens win their division at 11-5. So do the Colts. The Jaguars go 10-6, get a wild card spot. The Titans and the Texans both go 8-8. The Patriots win their division as normal at 12-4. The Bills making the playoffs at a wild card spot for the second year straight at 9-7. Then the Jets and the Dolphins both go 6-10. The Chargers win their division at 10-6. You have the Broncos at 7-9, the Chiefs at 5-11, and the Raiders at 4-12. The Packers win their division with ease at 12-4. The defending Super Bowl champion Chicago Bears go 7-9. The Lions 6-10, and then the Vikings 4-12. The Atlanta Falcons win the South at 10-6. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a good turnaround season. They went from 3-13 to 9-7. You had the Saints at 8-8, and then the Panthers at 7-9. The Eagles win their division at 13-3. The Giants, they were pretty bad last season. Not the Giants, the Cowboys were bad last season. The Giants were great last season. They both go 11-5, get the wild card spots, and then the Redskins at 5-11. The Seahawks win our division here at 13-3. We actually finished in second at 8-8, which I'll take that after going 0-16 last season. And then you got 2 bad teams in the Cardinals and the 49ers. Peyton Manning led the league in passer rating. He also led the league in passing yards by 700 yards. He also led the league in passing touchdowns. He had 32 of them. When it came to interceptions, out of the starters and whatnot, Pennington and Bledsoe combined for just 9, while Alex Smith, the only man who had more than Orlando Cross. Vince Young also threw 25. Looking at running, Tiki Barber just a couple yards shorter, maybe more than just a couple, but he was close to 2,000 yards. You had Westbrook, he had 14 rushing touchdowns. Marvin Harrison, 122 receptions for 1,600 yards and 17 receiving touchdowns. A big-time year for the Colts wide receiver. Chad Johnson had a big year. Terrell Owens, he was a bit low on the catches and on the yards, but the touchdowns, 14 of them. Look at our boy here, Lorenzo Perry. He led the league in pancakes there. That's nice to see from our young rookie left tackle. Looking at the defensive stats, all Vipers when it comes to TFLs. Kabir Jabilia, Akbar's brother, he led the league in sacks with 17 of them. Keith Brookings, he had 10 big hits. And then Rick Claiborne, the Patriots rookie safety, led the league in interceptions with 10. And then when it came to defensive touchdowns, our boy Ike Taylor led the league with 3 of them. That's right, he had 3 pick sixes. Martin Gramatica, the only real kicker who remained perfect on the year, 22 of 22. Orlando Cross, his seasons kind of started off rough. He threw a lot of picks, but then he was able at the end of the season to play just some fantastic football. Still more picks than touchdowns. Hopefully that will change next year. And if that does change, maybe he throws 30 touchdowns to 10 picks, I could very well see us being a playoff team. Running the ball was so-so. We did have 1,000 yards with Bennett. Charles Phillips, a great rookie year for him. Just 32 receptions, over 1,000 yards. And he also led us in touchdown receptions with look at that, 33 yards per catch, which is absolutely insane. He kept burning everyone when he ran those streak routes. Lorenzo Perry, despite the 83 pancakes, did give up 8 sacks, which did lead our team. Jeff Earlbridge led us in tackles. He had 83 of them. He also had 13 TFLs. Ben Stabler had 11 sacks. Roger with 10. Akbar with 8. Wong and Lang, they each had 3. Minter and Hunter had 2. And then Ike Taylor and Tommy Pauly each had 1. Jefferson led us in big hits. Then you have Ike Taylor with 7 picks, Bing with 6. You have Earlbridge with 5, Babinox with 3, Mike Adams with 2, and then Wong and Pauly, they each had 1. And of course, the 3 pick sixes for Ike Taylor and the 1 pick 6 for Darnell Bing. Peyton Manning is your league MVP, much deserved, based on the year that he's had. Marvin Harrison, his receiver, comes in second. Then you got Rodgers, McNabb, and Vick. Marvin Harrison, he wins Offensive Player of the Year, well-deserved as well. Defensive Player of the Year goes to the rookie strong safety, Claiborne, that the Patriots drafted. Looking at Offensive Rookie of the Year, would you look at that? Charles Phillips, he won it. You got Orlando Cross there in second. And then Shannon Pleasant, he came in third. He had 21 touchdowns and 15 interceptions and a 61% completion percentage. And then when it came to best kicker, our boy Martin Gramatica, despite not missing a single kick, came in fourth. We got some Pro Bowlers here. We got Perry, we got Roger Wicks, we got Ben Stabler, Ike Taylor, and then interesting one here, Jordan Babinock, who I personally don't think deserves a Pro Bowl because he's given up a ton of catches and whatnot, but hey, I'll take it. We get to the playoffs now. The Bills, they lose to the Indianapolis Colts 23-13. The Cowboys go to Lambeau and beat the Packers 27-24. The San Diego Chargers, they beat the Jaguars. And then you have the Falcons over the Giants. In the divisional round, Patriots beat the Chargers by a score of 22-17. The Philadelphia Eagles are able to hold off the Falcons with a score of 14-11. The Colts beat the Ravens by just a single point, 28-27, but that's just enough to advance. And then you have the Seattle Seahawks. They blew out the Dallas Cowboys, winning 45-24. Same conference championship in the AFC as last year, Colts Patriots, and the Colts win again, so they're going back to the Super Bowl. Their opponents, the Philadelphia Eagles. You may remember last season, the Colts were in the Super Bowl. Peyton Manning threw 5 interceptions against the Bears, basically handed them the Lombardi Trophy. He's trying to not do that today. Once again, one of the best teams, but can he come up in the big game? Back-to-back Super Bowls for him. The Eagles, they were in a Super Bowl recently, of course, too. They lost that one to the Patriots. That was in the 2004 season. And McNabb, he's trying to get a ring. Andy Reid trying to get a ring here in Philadelphia. Peyton Manning, he's kind of known for choking in the playoffs. Of course, last year, as I've already stated, all those turnovers in the Super Bowl. Can he stop that today? Can he win the big game? That kickoff here gets knelt down for a touchback. We'll pick up 3rd down and 10. McNabb's passes off the mark. So the Eagles start off with the football, but they're going to have to punt. 2nd down and 7. Peyton Manning throws an interception. His very first play of the Super Bowl after throwing 5 in the Super Bowl last year is another interception. That means his record in the Super Bowl when it comes to touchdowns and interceptions is 1-6. Great field position for the Eagles. McNabb floating this one over the middle, and he returns the favor, giving the ball right back to Indianapolis. So, an interception for each quarterback so far. A nice connection there to Reggie Wayne. He's across the 50-yard line. And now the Colts are going. Maybe Peyton Manning needed to do that. He needed to get the interceptions out now. On 3rd down and short, Ruben Drones, he cannot pick up the 1st down. It's going to be 4th down in inches, and they're going to choose to punt. Down goes Donovan McNabb on the next Eagles drive there. It's a loss of 6 on the sack. Taking a deep shot to the right. He connects with his man across the 50-yard line. A big-time connection there for Philadelphia. McNabb going over to the left. He's got a man open at the 26-yard line there. 3rd down and 7. McNabb going to the end zone, and he throws his 2nd interception today. Maybe McNabb is going to pull a Manning and throw 5 interceptions like Manning did last year. Going over the middle, a nice connection. Reggie Wayne moves the chains. 3rd down and 3. Play action. Manning going over to the right. He has his man there, number 81 on the right side. That gets him in the Eagles territory as we enter the 2nd quarter, still scoreless. Floating this one over to the left. His man has it down at the 5-yard line, but that's 5 yards. Peyton Manning can throw an interception, but nope, he finds Dallas Clark in the end zone for the touchdown. Indianapolis takes the lead here, but they did the same thing last season too, so don't get your hopes too high, Peyton. 3rd down and long. Donovan McNabb throws a strike and converts on 3rd down. Another 3rd down situation here, and this time he's not able to get out of it. Sacked on that play. 3rd down and 7 for Indianapolis now. Manning goes over to the left, and unfortunately for them, they cannot convert. Now the Eagles, they're faced with a 3rd down of their own. McNabb goes to the right. A nice throwing catch there past the 30-yard line. McNabb's looking to throw inside at 2 minutes. They're trying to put a 2-minute drill together. Finds his man on the left sideline. He gets some nice yards after the catch out to the 25-yard line. 5 wide here for McNabb. He's got time in the pocket, moving around. He's going to scramble, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards there. McNabb's dropping back, looking to throw, and he's going down, sacked again. 3rd down and 8. Donovan McNabb, he's got time in the pocket here, all kinds of time. Going over to the left, a dangerous throw into coverage there. It's going to fall incomplete, and they're going to have to settle for this 30-yard field goal, but at least it gets them on the board. As we head into halftime, the Colts currently lead 7-3. They get the ball, the Colts do, to start off this second half, and the running back's not going anywhere there. A little bit of a change in camera angle here. 3rd down and 13. Peyton Manning, he goes down, sacked on that play. Indianapolis is going to have to punt early on. Neither team has had a running game going really whatsoever. Both these defenses playing pretty stingy here as McNabb gets sacked yet again there by Robert Mathis now. 2nd down and 15. McNabb, he's got all kinds of time in the pocket. We're going over to the right, caught, and the refs are actually going to rule that a catch. It looked like it was out of bounds. Look at this replay here. Brown has it. It looks like, yeah, he definitely didn't even get a foot inbounds there. That wouldn't have even counted if this was college. Indianapolis challenges it, and the refs make the right decision now, calling the pass incomplete. That's going to lead to 3rd down and 15. McNabb over the middle, nearly picked off there. Eagles are going to have to punt. Indianapolis with the ball, taking a deep shot for Dallas Clark, who's across the 40-yard line. A big play there for the Colts. Manning, he's going down on this play, sacked. 3rd down and 16. Peyton Manning going over to the left, has his man short of the 1st down, and Peyton Manning took a hit there, got hurt. He will be back in the game though. Indianapolis had to punt. Philadelphia has the ball, and now they're going to have to punt as Donovan McNabb is sacked on 3rd down. 2nd down and 2 for the Colts. A play action pass here. Manning got hit, and this one's going to be intercepted at the 25-yard line. Manning throws his 2nd interception of the game. We're in the 4th quarter now, a really low-scoring Super Bowl so far. McNabb fires a strike to the left. He has his man, Bob Sanders, the last line of defense, able to bring him down. Still a big play for the Eagles here. He got behind the guy defending him and whatnot. He got behind his man. That's the word I'm looking for a big play there. And finally, a good run by a running back today. Play action, McNabb looking to throw, going to the end zone, caught for the Eagles touchdown, and they're going to take the lead here in the 4th quarter. They put a linebacker on the wide receiver. That's not going to work out for you. Here goes Ruben Drones running up the gut. He picks up 8 yards there. As you can see, 11 rushes for just 19 yards. No team has had a running game so far today. They're on 3rd down and 2. They're able to convert. Play action pass. Manning going over the middle. A nice connection to the rookie wide receiver. That's going to move the chains. 3rd down and short now. Manning looking to pass. He's going to the left. He finds the rookie yet again across the 40-yard line. Just over 2 minutes left to go in the game. Manning floating this one out. Tipped and intercepted. That's Alito Shepard's 2nd pick on the game. Peyton Manning's 3rd one that he has thrown. All they needed was 3 points to tie the game up, but instead he throws a pick. The Eagles go 3 and out. This is the Colts' last chance now. 4th down and 6. Manning under pressure, got hit. He's going to go. It's going to be knocked incomplete. The Eagles, they're going to take the victory formation in a low-scoring Super Bowl. The Eagles win 10-7. Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl, 2 touchdowns, 7 interceptions? 8 interceptions. He has 8 interceptions in 2 Super Bowls. Not able to come up in the big game here as the Eagles win their first Super Bowl. They won it in the last Broncos Super Bowl there in Madden 12. And now here they win it in the Albuquerque Vipers. The Eagles winning their first one. Andy Reid getting his ring there. And the Colts just, they can't believe it, man. Back-to-back years they've gone to the Super Bowl and lost. There's the Lombardi Trophy hoisted up by Andy Reid, lifted up by his players there. Donovan McNabb, he didn't have a great game, but he did good enough to get the victory today. Well, that's going to be it for this video. I'll have the offseason coming up soon. Really excited for that to improve this team. But yeah, that's been it for today. Hope you'll have a moist rest of your day. And until next time, this has been Jeffrey. Goodbye.